I got to change something. Something is really bothering me with our medium, the way things are positioned, the way the turn that it's taken recently. First and foremost, people need to understand that Cam Newton was asked about this. All right, Cam Newton did not, but that's not positioned that way.
Yes, he was asked about his race
3 times.
Yes.
Okay, Cam, why do you think you're perceived the way you are? First of all, it's a leading question. Okay, that's number one. Because we don't know, now he probably does, but we don't know if Cam truly thinks. Now, he might feel the adulation more than he does the divisiveness. He might.
He might not know that people dislike him in that way.
Sure. He's a perceptive person.
Of course.
So he understands that bias does exist on some level, like it does everywhere.
And his mom and his brother and his cousin and his buddy are all calling him up and saying, why's that dude hating on you?
Bingo.
You know?
Bingo.
So even if it's like a small minority.
Yes. You know what I'm really tired of? I am sick and tired, and I'm just going to say it, and this is going to offend some people, and I don't care. I am sick and tired of older white writers leaning on an antiquated narrative that may have applied to their generation but does not match ours, all right? Somebody's got to say this, and I've got the conviction, and quite frankly, I got the balls to do this because no white people, nobody. Now, Stephen A. is outspoken. He's black. Chris Carter says what he wants. He's black. Nobody that's white seems to have the backbone to get up and say something that needs to be said. And I'm going to say it right now.
Go ahead.
I said part of it about the older white writers who create this nonsense that doesn't apply to me and people my age and people certainly more, younger than me. See, our generation, all right, is far more unifying than it is divisive. All right. Your problem, and I'm speaking to the old white writers, isn't necessarily our problem. So stop making it seem like it is. Everything that's positioned, if you want, now a lot of the political pundits, not to bring politics into it, but whether it's a race thing or a religion thing or something that's polarizing, divisive, usually the people leading the conversations are older because it takes a while to get to a position of prominence. You have very few younger people that are doing shows, that are 25, that might have a new, fresh, quite frankly, more wholesome view of the world, okay? That's not, there's no stigmas. It's not divided. It's not checkered. I am so frustrated. You pick up newspapers and there's a headline and it's written guaranteed, the overwhelming majority, it's written by somebody who's north of 50 and white because the dynamics based on percentage in the media, it's 90% white and it's skews a lot older than it skews younger. And I need somebody a lot younger than me. Luckily, I am a youthful mind. I'm also 42. I don't look it, I don't act it, but I'm 42. I feel badly for the people who are 25 and 26 and these old, miserable, stodgy, miscreant, narrow-minded losers continue to push this agenda that no longer applies to our world. So stop. You know what you need to do? Start your own website. And if you're racist and if you're old, and that applies to black as well, click on that website. Because I'm kind of tired of living in the world that these old people who are about 5 years away from the retirement home that are creating and forcing you and I to live in and react to.